Hello everyone, my name is Yeetify and I welcome you to today's video. You join me on this fine day in the latest update, Pioneers in the space sector to build another spaceship. Now you may be thinking that this is a less than optimal way to create content, considering that this update has a massive campaign to play on. And you'd be right. However, in my playthrough of the campaign that I did with Dark, we, for lack of a better word, got up to some tomfoolery and may or may not have done things in such ways rather than others and ruined our save files. And then I fell ill, so that's why you didn't get a video on Monday. So instead, I decided to stick to what I know for today's video and provide my audience, that's you by the way, with information, inspiration and or encouragement into building larger structures in Trailmakers. Coincidentally, it's going to be another spaceship. Coincidentally? But this pretty much goes for any kind of project you may undertake in this game or potentially even others. While I build my spaceship in the background, I want to clue you into some points that help me complete larger, more daunting projects. The world is completely yours to interpret in any way, shape or form that you desire, and you can use this creativity to manifest some beautiful structures in Trailmakers. Which leads us to our first point, reference. If you're feeling low on original ideas, you can create vehicles using things from elsewhere. For me, that is typically images on the internet. For my spaceship, I used this image that I found when looking for things to build. My next point is inspiration. Depending on the context, this could mean a bunch of different things, and I could have just left you to interpret my list of points however you see fit. However, by inspiration, I mean here that it's generally nice for me to build with a purpose for the build already in mind. For example, this latest spaceship was made because the Boundless was fantastic, but it will melt any server that has the misfortune to let me spawn it in. So I needed something vastly smaller and within vanilla complexity limit to be able to use in servers. Depending on how you interpreted my previous point, you may think it could very well just fall onto this next point, which I have dubbed motivation. However, with this point, I rather wanted to make clear that to construct a certified banger, you need to be in the right mindset to do it. My capital ship, the Boundless, went through 6 other designs and styles before I settled on its latest architecture. If you aren't properly motivated by a set of genuinely good ideas in your mind, or you cannot visualize the final product, there is a higher likelihood that you will fail. There's no way around it, and there's no point in sugarcoating it. Personally, it also helps me to complete the build in as little sessions as possible to convince myself that my design is working and the finished product will work as I wish, which leads us to our final point for today, which I have named discipline. In order to be able to follow through with these points as well as your latest trail making endeavor, you should be able to focus on the tasks you set your mind to the best of your abilities. This will ensure that your project will take the least amount of time possible and let you enjoy a finished masterpiece as soon as possible. Sticking to what you know can help with this, implying that learning new techniques and trying risky building mechanics should be done in a controlled, low-stakes environment so you don't waste time in creating a mega project while trying to conjoin weld groups inorganically, which will inevitably at some point go wrong because you tried too hard and trusted the game too much, and suddenly your magnum opus of 3 hours doesn't work anymore and was now ultimately just a waste of time. Having now covered all of these points, I was able to finish my spaceship in the meantime. The paint could absolutely do some work and will definitely look prettier and more intricate and more thoughtfully crafted than it currently does, but for now it will do as a backdrop for my TED Talk. It also doesn't have a name yet, so if you have any top shelf suggestions you'd like to share, definitely drop them in the comments section below this video. And while you're down there, if you feel like this video has earned your like or even subscription, definitely leave them there as well. My name is Yudavai, and I hereby thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you enjoyed. See you all next time.